Hello, so today we're going to unlock the other 7 crafters. We unlocked Carpenter in the previous video, and now we're going to unlock the rest of the crafters. I'm going to skip the dialogue because they're not really important. Once you unlock one crafter, you should know what to do with the others. So let's start with Blacksmith. You can unlock Blacksmith at LIMSALOMINSA. Teleport is so expensive, I have no gil. Alright. Once you're at LIMSALOMINSA, visit the Yacht Castle. And keep walking southwards, and you should see this thing. The blacksmith and the armorcraft guilds are both here in the same building, which can be a bit confusing at first. To unlock blacksmith, and this is the armor skill. Let's talk with him. This is the blacksmith guild. Let's join it. Talk to him again. Right? And talk to THAL, the guild master. We should finish up first. Swing a hammer for THAL. Yes. Alright. Do the same thing. Make a new gear set. Talk to him. Right. We need to deliver a bronze ingot. Check your recipe list. This time you need 2 different types of material. One is copper ore and one is tin ore. Talk to the guild supplier. Let's get 2 copper ores and 1 tin ore that costs 6 gil. Synthesize. Once again, I did copy basic synthesis onto the hotbar. Press it. Finish it in one single step. Can you guess why? That's because we actually have higher craftsmanship this time, because we got it as a quest reward. So finished it in one step. Craftsmanship affects your progress, and control affects your quality, which I'll explain one day, but not now. Let's hand it over. That's how I do it. You get back a hempen curtain again. Don't really know what to do with it other than to sell it. You get it from every single quest. Let's unlock armorcraft now. This time you want to talk to Kananza. She asks you if you have the fortitude to persevere. Alright. And now we need to equip our armor set. Make a new gear set. Let's talk to her. Sure, probably ask us to craft a bronze ingot too. So we go here and buy it from the guild suppliers. You might be curious as to why armorcraft and smithing craft like roughly the same thing, the bronze ingot. Like this are all bronze stuff, and this is also all bronze stuff. The reason is really simple. It's because they're like really interrelated. So let's craft a bronze ingot. Once again, use basic synthesis. And we're done. Talk to Hananza and hand it over. We get a hempen curta again. And some copper ores. Alright. So the next class we want to unlock is Goldsmith. And can kind of tell where this is going. We're going to like do the same thing over and over again. Let's unlock Culinarian first. We can unlock Culinarian at this place. Either we can teleport to there with the Aethernet shard and select Culinarian skill. So let's do that. Culinarian crafts a food, basically, as the title suggests. We'll talk to Garlus. Gives him some lore, and talk to him again, and then talk to the Guildmaster. LIMSALOMINSA. Right? Once again, we equip it. Talk to him again to accept the quest. He wants us to craft maple syrup. Let's talk to the guild supplier. Open your recipe list and see that the maple syrup is crafted from maple sap. Only one is needed. Let's buy one maple sap and let's craft it. Did you notice something just now? Unlike the rest of our crafts so far, this one actually gave us 3 maple syrup per one craft. Table salt gives you 6 per one craft. And some other stuff like boiled egg, rye flour also gives you 3 per one craft, and some even gives you 12 per one craft. So that's how Culinarian is different from many of the other crafting classes. Each craft actually synthesizes 3 copies of the same thing. So be aware of that. So that's Culinary finished. Next, let's unlock Goldsmithing. Goldsmith is found in UL'DAH. So let's teleport there. Press the Aethernet and teleport to the Goldsmith's Guild. Now I can unlock Goldsmithing. Alright. So, completed, just talk to Serendipity. She gives us some stuff. Make a new gear set once again. She wants us to craft a copper ingot. Once again, we can purchase the materials from Einstein, but we already have copper ores from all the rewards we had from the other guilds, so let's craft it immediately. Use basic synthesis. We leveled up again and can finish the quest. Alright. The next one we want to unlock is Weaver. Teleport to the Weaver skill in UL'DAH. weaving uses things that are more flowery or animal-y. See why that's the case soon. Just like carpentry uses botanist material much more. And as you can see, blacksmith, goldsmith, and armorer use mining materials much more, like ores. The Dylan Rose is the guildmaster. It will give us a needle, equip it to make a new gear set, and talk to him to accept the quest. Alright, we will need to make a spindle of hemp and yarn. As you can see, you need 2 mocha grasses. Let's buy that and craft it now. Once again, use basic synthesis. Finish the craft and talk to Radell and Rose. Alright. Last guild we want to unlock in UL'DAH is the Alchemist Guild. To do so, go to UL'DAH and teleport to the Alchemist Guild. It's on, if you can't find your way, note that it's on the 2nd floor. So if you're at the steps of THAL, you actually want to go up the stairs. Right? Let's talk to the guild receptionist. Alright. Let's talk with the guild master. They can equip a new gear set for Alchemist and accept his quest. He wants us to make a distilled water. To do so, note that distilled water requires 1 muddy water. You can buy it from the guild supplier. Press synthesize, basic synthesis. Finish the craft. Let's talk to Severin. Hand it over and finish the quest. The last crafter we want to unlock is the leather worker. To do so, once again, we go back to Gridon. And teleport to the leather worker's guild. Alright. Leather Worker's Guild is, unlike most other crafters, reliant on animal materials, or rather monster materials. So, in the early game you might actually need to fight mobs to level up your leather worker, or like to get raw materials for a leather worker, which can be annoying. I'll offer a solution next time that involves using retainers. But if you're not willing to do that, purchasing it from the market board is pretty expensive, so be aware of that. Again, let's talk to her to unlock it. you need to deliver a circle of leather, which requires 1 animal skin. We already have it for some reason. I think it's because I was playing around on Conjurer in Britannia. Let's use actions and traits. Basic synthesis. Okay. That's a circle of leather done. And let's turn in the quest. Alright, so that's how you unlock 8 crafters in total. It's pretty tedious, not really interesting. The next time I'll tell you how to level to level 15 on a crafter in a really short period of time. It can take like maybe around 5 minutes, if you know what to do. And I hope you enjoy this, and see you next time.